What is happening, everybody? Paul, the Philly Flipper, back here with another video. Back here with the video to talk to you guys about a couple things that are happening in my life and what I'm doing with it and how it's going to affect the channel and you guys at home. So I know you guys are just going to be used to, or hopefully you guys are getting used to just seeing one video a week from me on Mondays, which is a picking video. But we're going to be adding a lot more videos like this to this channel. They're going to be kind of vlog style, day in the life, showing you guys what I'm doing this month. This month in particular for a special reason. So I ended off last video telling you guys that the hurricane came through my area. You guys don't know I live in Pinellas County, Florida. Hurricane Helene came through here and messed up my county pretty bad. I think we had the highest death count out of any other county in Florida. A lot of people here lost their homes, lost their livelihood. It was just bad. So in the grand scheme of things, the bad news that I'm going to tell you happened to me is nothing compared to what happened to other people. But we don't know what went down. We don't know what happened to, but my car was driving fine before the hurricane. And after the hurricane, it wasn't driving at all. And I drove to the mechanic, barely made it to the mechanic. And they called me yesterday. I'm editing this video, or recording this video on Tuesday. You guys can see it on Wednesday. But yesterday, I dropped it off over the weekend. I had no car since Friday. Dropped it off over the weekend, and I finally got a call from the mechanic on Monday morning, and they told me the bad news that there's water almost everywhere. And I'm not sure how it got into all these compartments and overhauls, but in the grand scheme of things, there's so many things I would have to change for the car to be drivable again, and they gave me a quote of up to $7,000 to fix my car. And it's so unfortunate because I just got the Jeep in February, and the Jeep was fine for 2 months. Then I had to do a major overhaul, the big system of it. I dropped $1,700 on that. Then it was fine. Then last month it was time to do a complete overhaul and a bunch of other things. I dropped $3 grand on that. And now here I'm at a crossroads of either drop $7,000 more on this Jeep or say sayonara to it and get a new car. So I ended up going with option B, and I got a new car. Yesterday, me and Nikki drove to my friend's dealership down in Sarasota, where I used to live, and I picked up my new vehicle, and you're about to see it right here. So here's the car right here. Here's my baby. Lincoln Navigator. I only had it for a short time, but I absolutely love it. There's the new vehicle. I love the interior on it. I got a blanket for Sky to enjoy the front seat, but I got the really nice wood grain, leather seats, the dash, the console, all of that stuff on there. Looks like, and then the back has 3-row seatings, but I put the back down because it's gonna be good for hauling stuff. So you guys know I go to my auction house and I buy stuff from my auction house, and I usually don't have enough room in my Jeep to get all this stuff. But now with this much room back here, I got some stuff recently for a Halloween show, so that's all back here. I'm gonna unload today. But there's so much room now I can fit all my auction house items in there. And I do want to buy more storage units and all that stuff, and this is gonna be good for that as well. So there's the vehicle, the Lincoln Navigator. Cost me $12,000. So yep, I got a 2014 Lincoln Navigator. I love that car. It was amazing. It's amazing. It's pretty much everything I wanted in a car. Very expensive. Very expensive. So I took money out of my savings to pay for it, but I paid for it fully. But now I want to use this month as an opportunity to just push myself extra hard to pay for that car. So and all the paperwork, everything like that, I'm in $12,000. By you seen this October 2nd, I started my challenge officially today, but by the end of the month on Halloween, I want to make $12,000 to pay for it. I'm going to be making that money on YouTube through videos, on whatnot, through all the shows, also selling on eBay, on Poshmark, on Mercari, on Facebook Local, and I want to document the whole entire thing for you guys right here. So here's the game plan. The game plan is to make $2,000. Easily said and done. I divide that with my handy dandy notes over here, and I have 20. Technically, I have 31 days, but I'm going to be traveling to Philadelphia for a couple of those days, so I technically only have 29 days to do this because 3 days I'm going to be gone. So I divide 12,000 by 29. That gives me $414 I have to make in a day. Now I have to make it, so I'm not saying I have to make $12,000 and that's it. I actually have to like profit $12,000 to pay for the car. So that means we will be counting everything that I spend and subtract that. So every time I go sourcing, that gets cut from the budget. Every time I pay Nikki for her time, that gets cut from the budget. Every time I buy supplies, paper, bubble wrap, boxes, that gets cut from the budget. So I'm not going to be cutting cost of living and gas and food and all that stuff. That's a little extreme. But anything that has to do with the project, with the $12,000, we're cutting it. So anytime I go shopping, anytime I pay Nikki, or anytime that I buy supplies. So I have to make $12,000 on top of that. So the goal for me with that is to have as many whatnot shows as possible and to list as much as possible. And I want to take you guys on that journey with me. I want to record as much as I can this month, make as many videos as I can this month for you guys, and that way a good way for you guys to support this project, if you guys can afford to buy anything from me, is just to watch the videos, because I'm going to get paid for them, and you guys are going to be contributing in that way too. So I want to be recording everything that I pick up. Every time I go to a Facebook local meetup, every time you're going to see me. When I come from a yard sales, I'll show you guys the hauls from the yard sales. I'll talk about what I got at the auction house. You guys are going to be seeing all the stuff that I pick up. I'll be talking about all the sales that I make this whole month. So every sale that I do on eBay, on Poshmark, on Mercari. Every time I have a Facebook local sale, you guys will know about that. And then after every whatnot show, we will be counting, or after almost every day after a whatnot show day, if I have more than one show a day, I'll tell you guys about what I made after the fees and after the cost of goods and all of that. So I think it's gonna be a fun little journey for us to go on. I think it's gonna be really interesting thing for you guys to follow, so you guys actually see like the entire how this is gonna be hard, but how it's also gonna be possible. And I want to get that through to people's heads. There's a lot of people that, first of all, think what I do is fake. There's people still out there, because I guess the internet's like that. They think that I stage garage sales and I pay people to do these things or something. So hopefully this is going to show that people that this is real. A lot of people think that what I do is easy. They just, think, oh, I buy something, I sell it, and I live and I count my gold and my money all day. I want to show the people that it's not easy, but I also want to show the people that it's doable. It's doable to profit $12,000 in a month, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard, and we're gonna try to do it. So today was the first day. It's not really, I didn't really do much today besides clean the house and other things. I had one whatnot show this morning. I went out this morning to do like a morning talk show, and I announced my plan. And I said we're going to start tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday, October 2nd, and go fully at it. So today I had a whatnot show. I made $414. Oh, sorry, that's a different thing. I made $425.46. You guys should be seeing the screenshot of that right there on the show. But I also spent $165 in cost of goods for the show. Buying gift cards and all the other stuff that they required for the show was $165 cost of goods. So my profit for today is $260. So again, we're supposed to be making $414 a day. So we're gonna kind of behind the 8 ball today, but we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow and hopefully tackle that. Now I'm looking down the line, and I know it's gonna be a long journey ahead, but I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to bring guys along with me. And then what you guys are gonna get out of it is that again, every 2 or 3 days, I'm going to be coming back and giving you guys updates on what we did, how we did, and you guys can kind of follow through live with me as live as I possibly can on what's happening. So, like I said, today was day 1. You're going to be seeing this on, this is October 1st. You're going to be seeing this October 2nd. Hopefully, when we get to like October 5th, you guys can be seeing it on October 6th, something like that. So, I'm going to try to keep it like you guys are going to be like either there with me or a day afterwards and all that stuff. So, that's pretty much the video here. I'm introducing you guys the goal, the mission, the plan, and we're gonna tackle it. I'm gonna be listing heavily on eBay, trying to list, oh, I didn't tell you guys what I was gonna list on eBay. So again, because the goal is 414 a day to make, I figured a fun listing goal for me on eBay would be $414. So while editing the video, I realized I never showed you guys what I actually listed today on eBay to hit the goal. So as you guys see, Tuesday, October 1st, we are still here, and we're gonna list 4 things today on eBay, and we're gonna hit a goal just by these 4 things, mainly because of these. So again, because I'm only hitting a goal, I still want this to be an educational channel, teach you guys through the stuff that I'm listing. So I listed a couple things from my dev pile, from stuff that I got on all the stuff I bought on Whatnot, by the way. All the stuff I bought on Whatnot to source on the Bay. This was got a big lot of stuff. It's a sealed Infamous game. This is the lowest. I also listed that this is $10. This is a really cool Game Boy Advance Legend of Zelda manual. I'm listing this for 25 bucks. Listing this Johnny Cash sealed album for 30. And the big thing here is these are silver plate owl Corbel salt pepper shakers with the large insect glass eyes. And these maybe don't look very like good to you or whatever, but as you see right here, this says ended, and winning bid was $400. There was 39 bids on this, and it sold for $400 at auction. There is none listed and sold on eBay. I only found one listed on a different website called First Dibs, and they were asking $789 for the set. So I decided to go with the sold comp of that auction and listing it for $400. So here's my goal total for the day. I hit it with these 4 listings, right? Since we're doing that, I figured it'll be great if I could make 414 a day on Whatnot, list 414 a day on eBay, and then hopefully by the end of the month, I'll get sales on both, and then that will balance out all my cost of goods and everything else, and we'll be in the green. So stick around. I think it's gonna be a fun series for you guys to keep track of. Hopefully you guys will be enjoying it. Share it with your friends, please. Again, this is gonna be YouTube is gonna be a big part of me making this money. So the more views I get on these videos, the more money I will make. So share it out with your friends, and hopefully you guys will follow along. And we'll see where this goes. Also be fun to see 2 more statistics out of this. Right now, my YouTube subscriber count is at 44,990 from when I'm recording this. Be fun to see if I put out, I don't know how many videos I put out, what my number is gonna grow there. And I'm really intrigued to see what my Whatnot following is gonna be like, because I'm right now at 18,304 followers. See that? 18,304 followers on Whatnot. If I go live multiple times a day, almost every single day this month, I'm interested to see how high that number is going to go. I think it's going to be over 20,000 by the end of the month. So we can track that number as well and see how high we get at that number. So yep, that's about it. Wish me luck. It's going to be one of the hardest months of my life. I'm bracing myself for one of the hardest months of my life. There's going to be almost no downtime for me to do anything else besides work. Besides when I'm going home and traveling and all that stuff. But when I'm here, me and Sky are going to be busting our butts off. And look, she's preparing for it right now. She's mentally preparing for it because she's out napping. Look at her. Look at her being a slacker. Just out here sleeping, looking all cute. So yeah, follow us along this journey. We'll see where we go. Stay tuned for part 2 in a couple days, and we'll see how far we go.